creative art. My name is Dilima and today friends we are going to do DIY using cabbage leaf. And here you can see I have created a clay cabbage leaf which you can use in many different ways. It looks so realistic like a cabbage leaf, but inside it I have painted as golden so that you can place any of your important things which you use in your daily life. You keep your keys in it and next day you'll find the keys on the place itself. You can also place your jewelries before sleeping at night. You can also use it as a candle holder. So as I can say, there are many different uses of it. So friends, please do watch the whole video and do subscribe my channel friends for more creative art painting videos, and do press the bell icon to get notifications for each video I post every week. All the materials required to do this DIY are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them, as well as shown in the video. To get this image to use it as a reference, please do click on the link www.creativearthome.com, which is my website. So enjoy this DIY friends. Friends, let's quickly check out the materials which we are going to need for this DIY. First of all, we are going to need a very good, healthy and leafy cabbage. This is a green color of cabbage I have taken, and you can very clearly observe the beautiful lines which are transparent, and it is going to give you a very good imprint. So you have to take a very good and healthy cabbage for this DIY whose leaves are quite thick. Secondly, we are going to need air dry clay. I'm going to use Fabrica molded. This is for 3D works of art like mural and decors. You can also use some other company air dry clay or homemade air dry clay. Third, we are going to need clay modeling tools, and then we will also need acrylic color. This is acrylic color from Camel. I'm going to use different shades of green, some talcum powder, a roller to roll our clay, paintbrush, and I'm also going to use golden color. So this is my golden color. And with that, for molding the leaf, we are also going to need a round shape utensil. You can also use a round shape bowl. Let's start now friends. Now friends, first of all we are going to select a perfect leaf from this cabbage for our DIY. So selecting this one is good. I will break it out. You will need at least 2 to 4 leaves for this DIY. Okay, so these are the 4 leaves I'm going to use, and rest of the cabbage you can cook it. Now friends, we are going to mix up our clay. So I'm going to use Fabrica molded. You can use any air dry clay you want. I generally use Fabrica molded because it dries up quite strong, and I also like the drying time it has of 90 minutes. Whenever you're going to use Fabrica Shilpakar clay, you have to always keep this in mind that you have to cut both resin and base part in equal parts and then mix it. I'm applying a little bit of talcum powder on the base before mixing it. So here friends, our clay dough is ready and completely mixed up for use. Now friends, after mixing the clay, we are going to take our cabbage leaf, okay, and apply talcum powder on the cabbage leaf. We are doing this because we don't want the clay to completely stick on to the cabbage leaf. So now the leaves are ready. There's a lot of talcum powder on the base itself. Now I'm going to put on my clay here and flat it using my roller. Apply some talcum powder on the roller also. We don't want the clay to stick anywhere possible. Now we are going to roll the clay flat. Okay, so now I'm going to apply talcum powder on the top of the clay. Make it smooth as much as possible. Then I have selected this biggest piece. Okay, I will select this one and place this clay on it. Now friends, you can see that the clay completely fits the cabbage leaf. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to rely one more cabbage leaf of the same size or either of a smaller size. I'll show you. There are 2 cabbage leaf. One is at the bottom, one is at the top, and then we have to start pressing both the cabbage leaf with the clay from all the sides and all the parts. You want it to be pressed and stick to both the cabbage leaves, because this time we are going to imprint the lines on the bottom as well as on the center. So this is the important step which we have to do. Once friends, you can see that both the leaves has got stick to the clay, we will slightly remove the extra pieces of clay from the borders of this leaf. You have to be very gentle while doing it. I'm going to start from here. So now when the process is complete, we will keep it in this bowl to let this leaf get dry and get a perfect shape as the natural leaf stays. Okay, so this bowl will help it obtain the natural shape. We are going to keep it for at least 24 hours in the same way now. Now friends, our clay has got dried up, as I have kept it for at least 24 hours to settle down, and this is how it looks. So now I'm going to remove the leaf. So first of all, I'll remove the top cover of the leaf. Okay, and the shape has really come up so very well. You can clearly see all the imprints of the leaf. So this is a air gap. Okay, this is called air gap. If your leaf is not pressed properly in some certain area, you can get this kind of air gap. To avoid this kind of air gaps, you have to start pressing from the center and you have towards the top of the leaf. Okay, now let's remove the next. Back side has come up really very good and perfect as we wanted. Friends, wherever you see the air gap, you can fill it up using small pieces of clay like this and press them on the place. Once your filling is done, you can use a little bit of talcum powder in your fingers to make that surface smooth as leaf and mix the extra clay with the dried up clay. And then using your clay molding tool, you have to follow the same lines which the leaf has left so that it will also appear as natural look. After the gaps are filled up, it will look like this. So we will let this part get dry. So friends, now the leaves are ready. The clay has got dried up. I have also done the filling part and that is also dried up. So now we are going to start the coloring part and we are going to use Fabrica acrylic colors. Now friends, I'm going to start coloring the inside part using golden color. So now friends, coloring the inside of the leaf is also completed. So I will let it get dry now. And when the leaf has got dried up, I will give one more layer of golden color. Now friends, I'm going to color the back side of the cabbage leaf as the color of cabbage leaf. So for that, I'm going to use white color first. And we are going to color all the veins starting from here as white first. If you're not sure of the color what you're doing, keep the cabbage leaf in front of you and you'll get a little bit of idea that why we are doing it white. After that, I'm going to use a mixture of these three colors in which I have taken parrot green, olive green and then golden. I'm going to mix it up. This actually gives me a natural green color what I need for the leaf. And then I will start coloring the leaf from the edges towards the bottom. Okay, edges towards the bottom. First fill a lot of color in the edges. Then here where your color is not dried up, you're going to create a shading. Then start taking a lot of color, fill up the edges and just move it towards the top. And then slightly you have to mix the dark green towards the light green. Okay, in this way the shading should go. So I hope you can see the color clearly that it actually looks like a real cabbage. So we are going to do a little finishing work over this part, the center part. The edges are good and complete. For that I'm going to use white color first, a little bit of green with it, and go towards the end. Take white, mix it, and take the bristle downwards. I'm actually drawing the veins. Okay, so now I'm liking the color. It looks like a natural cabbage leaf, a real cabbage leaf. Now you can see it absolutely looks like a real cabbage leaf. Okay, dark green, light green, and the whitish centers. Now friends, I'm going to add a little bit of more shading towards the edges, and I'm directly using the olive green color. Just from the edges you have to lift upwards the color and the shading will appear itself. You have to do this only on the half, the top of the leaf. Okay, okay, so this gives a total natural look to the leaf. It totally looks natural. So now I'm going to let it get dry and then I will show you how does it looks. Okay, so here friends, the color has got dried up completely, and now I'll show you how our clay looks. It completely looks like a original cabbage leaf. You can see here, and the inside of it we have painted it as golden. Friends, when your coloring part has got dried up, to make the color permanent you have to seal it using varnish. So there are two types of varnish I generally use. This is the spray varnish, artist picture varnish. I have given the link in the description box below, and this is the second varnish which is available in the bottle. This is from Camel, artist picture varnish. So you can just use a brush and give 2 coatings of varnish on your artifacts. You can use this varnish on any type of art like clay art or acrylic art or oil paintings. So you have to always secure your art using varnish. Friends, you can use it in many different ways. You can plant a succulent in it. You can keep your daily use important things like your home keys, your car keys, or your bike keys. You can just come home and place your keys inside it, and the next day you'll find it there itself. I'm going to use it for placing my jewelry as I remove them after coming home. So my bangle, my watch, and my 2 pretty earrings. You can use them as candle holders. You can also use them as a center table decor, and you can also plant some tiny plants like succulents in it. In this way you can make different uses of it. So friends, here our DIY is finally completed. So please do tell me in the comments below, how did you find this video friends? And if you did like this video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.